You know, in IELTS reading, each and every question has a specific skill to be followed so that you can solve that question within the specified time limit. And in my today's video, I'm going to tell you the skills that are involved to find out the correct answers for multiple choice questions in your IELTS reading test. I'm Ritika from IELTSmaterial.com, and if you want to know how to find out the correct answers for multiple choice questions, then do watch this video. Let's get started. The aim of multiple choice questions is to test whether you can understand the main idea behind each paragraph. Else, you can scan the specific information or not. Lastly, whether you are able to use detailed reading to differentiate between the several possible answers. If you are able to follow these three things, then definitely you will find the correct answers for all the multiple choice questions. The very first thing that you should do when you get multiple choice question in your IELTS reading is read the questions carefully and don't forget to highlight the keywords while reading the questions. If you do so, then you will have a brief idea what specific information you are looking for in the text, and trust me, this will save a lot of time. The second thing that you should know is that all the multiple choice questions are always in chronological order, which means if you have found answer 1 in first paragraph and answer 3 in second paragraph, but you are not able to find out the second answer, then there is no need to get lost in between. Make sure to find that relevant information in between the answer first and answer third. Your answer 2 must be there. In most of the types of questions in IELTS reading, we use skimming and scanning. Of course, we require these two skills in multiple choice questions as well. But most of the time, reading in detail is very important as you are asked to find out the main idea behind the topic. So always make sure to go for detailed reading in case of multiple choice questions. Another thing that you need to watch out are distractors. Yes, test setters always set the questions in such a way that you will find multiple options closely relatable to each other and you get confused. Many of the time, it is seen that students fall for these distractors and they end up marking the incorrect answers. One of the finest examples of such distractors are using qualifying words such as every, all, most, a few. These words may sound small, but when they are used in a particular sentence, they can change the entire meaning. Look at the example on the screen. See, the very first example is everyone who ate pizzas at the party was ill. Now another sentence is most people who ate the pizzas at the party were ill. Now everyone and most, these two words are changing the entire meaning of the sentence, and hence you need to look for the detailed information to find out the correct answer. Lastly, never ever leave any of the question blank in case of multiple choice questions. Because if you are leaving any question, then definitely you will get 0. However, if you make a guess on the basis of your understanding, a guess should be relatable to the text, relatable to the question, then still there is a probability that the answer might get correct and you can score a point. So there is no point of leaving any answer blank. Now let us practice some of the multiple choice questions together in this session. Now, very first thing that we learned is read the question first. So what the question is? Psychologists who hold a PhD. Let us start underlining the keywords as well. We need to find out the information related to psychologists who hold a PhD degree. Now the options are that particular psychologist must work in a 4-year institution of higher education. Second option says they have most likely studied a specific area of psychology. C option, they are automatically qualified to teach in a 4-year institution. Last option is they do not pursue careers in academia. And don't forget to focus on this word usually, the qualifier word that we studied. Now let us come back to the text to find out our answer. In general, anyone wishing to continue a career in psychology at a 4-year institution of higher education must earn a doctoral degree in psychology. In most areas of psychology, this translates into earning a PhD in a relevant area of psychology, such as family counseling or trauma. Some PhD candidates choose applied psychology, whereas others opt to focus on research. Depending on the amount of training received or the desired specialty of a candidate, an individual could be anything from a biological psychologist to a clinical psychologist in an academic settings. Now, if you will focus here, how they tweaked the options. First, they talked about in a 4-year institution here. And to distract, they use the same thing here, but the context is entirely different. Run the process of elimination, cut down this answer. Now, very first, again here they use 4-year institution. They must work. Must means it is compulsory that they must work in a 4-year institution. But again, this is nowhere mentioned in the text. Let us cut out this option as well. Now we are left with two options. Option B said, have most likely studied a specific area of psychology. Here they are talking about the earning a PhD degree in a relevant area. See, relevant area is similar to specific area of psychology. So here we got our information. And what are those special areas? Either family counseling or trauma. So this means this would be your answer. For safer side, let us go through D option as well. Usually they do not pursue careers in academia. Now again, no such kind of information is provided in the text whether they do not pursue the careers in academia or not. So let us eliminate this answer as well. Now the another question is, let us read the question. The term philosophy. So we need to find out some information related to the term philosophy. Look at the options. Philosophy refers to a set of principles and studies taught to candidates. It differentiates the level of PhD obtained by psychology candidates. Third option is only used for candidates studying in liberal arts. Lastly, it refers to specific details of doctors. So now we need to look for the meaning of the term philosophy. Come back to the passage. The term PhD refers to a Doctor of Philosophy degree, but philosophy is a broad term. In this case, philosophy refers to, it means we are going to find our answer here only. So it refers to diverse disciplinary perspectives that would be grouped together in a traditional college of liberal arts and sciences. Now, after reading this, what you can understand? Philosophy refers to diverse disciplinary perspectives. Diverse means the range of, the variety. Disciplinary, here disciplinary is used in the context that the diversity in the content related to the term philosophy, and perspectives are some point of view. So here diverse disciplinary perspectives are used as set of principles and studies. Set, you can consider it as diverse. Principle and studies means disciplinary perspectives. So the answer would be A. But don't forget to run the process of elimination. Quickly read out the another keywords that we have highlighted. Is it differentiating the level of PhD? No. It is only used for candidates studying in liberal arts in colleges? No. Does it refer to the specific details of doctor? No. The only thing mentioned about the diverse disciplinary perspectives. So we mark the answer A. Here we have another question to practice. Let us read the question. When earning a PhD, a dissertation is So we need to find out information about a dissertation. So what is the first option here? Is it an optional requirement? Always defended before a committee of experts in the field. So it is defended before a committee. A complete description of various experiments relating to the training, or required during job interviews. So different informations are given here. Let us read the text to figure out which one is correct. Okay, so although the requirements to earn a PhD vary depending on the country, individuals obtaining this degree can expect to complete a dissertation. What is dissertation now? It is a thorough research paper, which means a detailed research paper that describes experiments or studies done as a part of doctoral training of candidate. In order for the degree to be conferred, a dissertation usually must be defended before a committee of expert reviewers. However, this requirement varies depending on the country. Okay, now there are distractors. The very first option, it's an optional requirement. No, they are nowhere saying that whether it is optional or not. Now, the second option is always defended before a committee. Again, see always. But here they are contradicting the same with however. Initially they said that it is usually must be present, defend before a committee. However, this requirement varies depending on the country. Now, C option, so this is also eliminated. Now, C option, a complete description of various experiments. So here, whatever we have highlighted, that it is the thorough research paper describing. So, complete description, experiments and studies. So relating to the training a candidate has completed. So this should be the correct answer, but before confirming it, let us read the last option. Required during the job interviews in foreign institutions, nowhere it is mentioned that. So the correct answer would be C. Now I believe that you people are all set to try some multiple choice questions by yourself independently. Now look at the screen, get ready with your pen and paper and try to solve this exercise. And don't forget to put the answers in the comment box so that I can share the correct answers with you all. Try these, definitely you will be able to find out the correct answers. This is it from my side today. I hope you people found this video helpful. For more such worthy content, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Now you can follow us on Instagram as well. Apart from this, if you want to know the details of the most comprehensive IELTS courses that we are offering at IELTSmaterial.com, then don't forget to check out the links in the description box. Thank you.